Okay, so I'm going to go through and show how to select a design, input a design from a USB key, and selecting it. So you're going to go to this button, which is the file selection, and then you have a drop-down menu, and you're going to go select design from embroidery that's already on the memory itself already. Hit that, and you can scroll down to different designs I already inputted onto the memory of the machine. There's different pages, so if you go hit this button, go back a page, back a page, back a page, so you can load up, I believe, about 100 designs on the memory itself depending on size. So if you go down and select one, let's select this butterfly one. You're going to hit enter, and then another menu pops up. You can select rotating it, x-axis scale, y-axis scale, meaning you can spread out the distance between the sequences. You have X and Y. You can do multiples. You can do 2 on the x-axis, which is side to side, or you can do y-axis, which is top and bottom. So you can do multiples that way. And then the intervals is the distance between the designs. If you don't have enough distance, you're going to overlap them, so it needs to be adjusted accordingly. And then from here, you can hit enter, you can hit escape, and then you're just going to hit enter. It's going to say no 0 point, save no origin, hit enter, hit the sequence design again. Right here, the needle down, and it says enter set embroidery, hit enter. Save parameters, no, and then the design's going to pop up. So as long as you have the design pop up, this is going to be roughly the size it's going to look. Before you run the machine, you can measure out how big the design is going to lay down on the hotfix tape, and I'll show you that in a different video. So that's how you set a design that's already on the memory of the machine itself already. So I'm going to get out of this, I'm going to go and input it from a memory card. So you're going to go to needle down, up and down, and it's going to say relieve embroidery, hit enter. And then now, once it's red, you can hit the file menu button. It's going to take you back to that first menu, and now you're going to go to disk input, which is number 3 on the menu. Hit enter. See it, and then now these are the folders that are on the actual USB memory key. So I have the file set up as DST sequen, and you can hit enter, get into that folder, and right now I have 5 files on that folder. So I'm going to select, let's say, the ladybug. It tells you how many sequins in the design also. That's what the number means. So you're going to hit enter, and you're going to have to input a design number to allocate to it. Let's just do 17. Hit enter. Let's try 16. So to expand satin, just hit no, hit enter. Now it's going to pull the file into there, continue input. You're going to hit up button so it's yes, and then it goes back to that. So you're going to hit escape, go back to the main menu, go to select design from embroidery, and number 16, and that's the ladybug. So from there, it's the same process. Hit enter to select it. You don't need to change any of the parameters. You're going to do just a single transfer. You can just leave it. Hit enter again, and then from here, you hit the needle to activate it. It says enter set embroidery, hit enter. Save parameters, no. So it's gonna load it. And then from here, you could do the range, which is you're measuring out the size of the transfer that it's gonna lay down. So from here, you can press the home button and you're gonna select option 5, which is frame to border. So basically it's going to frame where it's gonna lay down the sequence so you know that you don't go off of the transfer tape or you go off of the frame of the board that it can lay sequence down in. So if you go to the edge, it's gonna tell you that it's not gonna fit and you need to move the table for it to fit in that hotfix tape area. Okay, and that's it for doing the input.